February, I purposely put my wedding ring right there in my freaking closet because I wanted it to be right in the front because I wanted to know if it was gonna be there. Guess what? It's not there. What a surprise. So where's my wedding ring? And I confront her about it. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. You lost it. I'm like, no, I deliberately put it right there because I wanted to know if you were gonna steal it. Stole it. In February.
So Isabel decided to come out with this. Someone explained to me why in life we find such false and manipulative people, and yet they believe and support them. Don't let yourself be used by someone who lies even about himself and only seeks drama and popularity. See, here's the thing. I will say, based on Gabriel's behavior when they were on 90 Day Fiancé, he's definitely somebody that gave me vibes of somebody that seeks popularity, somebody that seeks drama. Because there was times throughout the season, and even at the tell-all itself in particular, where he just had to speak about how there's this agenda from Christians towards people that are gay or trans or whatnot. Now, I'm not saying that stuff isn't true, but the fact is, though, he was saying as if every single person that is religious has something against him. He had this aura about him the whole time. It's like he was trying to create a narrative that didn't really exist in terms of the fact that it was never actually relevant to the show. It wasn't actually relevant to their relationship. Do you see what I'm saying? It was something that he just always found his way to just bring out of his mouth for the sake of it. As if like he's always constantly being judged. As if people actually gave a damn about the fact that he transitioned. But nobody cared. All we cared about was your relationship with Isabel. All we cared about was to see whether this relationship was going to work or not. And the crazy thing about it is that by the time the season finished, we was all like, you know what? We can see this relationship working. This looks like this relationship is actually going to go in the right places. That's how it looked every single time. So when I reread what Isabel says here, when she says, don't let yourself be used by someone who lies even about himself, that line hits different. So therefore I sit here and I remember how the season went and how he behaved. And it tells me that if anything, that line itself in particular probably has a whole lot more truth in it than we can even imagine. And let's be real, when it comes to Gabriel himself in particular, it's not like he's not on social media always talking some sort of smack anyway about somebody. And it's not like, you know, when he was on the tell-all, he wasn't there having an opinion about everybody else's freaking relationship. Do you see what I'm saying? So we know he's a very opinionated person. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's somebody that is if he's somebody that does use people and somebody that does obviously lie to himself. But to be fair with you, if I could delve into more what she means about him lying to himself, that would be so interesting to find out, because clearly there's other things that went on behind cameras, you know what I mean, that obviously led to these two no longer being in a relationship. Now, of course, they're going for the divorce. And because they're going for the divorce, Gabriel's out here now asking for a GoFundMe account. He said, hey guys, I don't want to be another one of those 90 Day Fiancé people who ask for GoFundMe, but I really need your help though. Bro, reverse psychology doesn't work on me, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But I've always said personally, nobody should ever donate to anybody who creates a GoFundMe account just because they've been in television. Do you see what I'm saying? Because really and truly, if you made a GoFundMe account and you haven't been in television, would they even pay for you? Nope. And even if you'd been on television, would they even pay in your GoFundMe account? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But that's just always been my opinion. It always will be my opinion if you dig what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, we are all going through some challenges. Not all of us, but a lot of us go through financial challenges. But guess what? We still find a way to make it freaking work. And now we get people like freaking Gabriel here asking for a GoFundMe account. But you know what I found so interesting though about Gabe's video? I saw a comment from who? If you know, you know. Hashtag the new day. But as you can see here, I'm so sorry you have to go through this type of cruelty and gaslighting. Stay strong, knowing you have integrity, and that is priceless. You rise way above the lowlives looking to use people. Some will stop at nothing for greed. Please be careful around these parasites. Of course, Debbie's having her say. Of course, Debbie's going to say such strong words in defense of Gabriel. You know what? Listen. Debbie needs to humble herself. She needs to stop talking. You know what I mean? She needs to keep herself to herself. and she needs to just do the right thing, you know what I mean, and leave people alone, because she's a bully in her own freaking right. So I'm not even surprised that she's even in this comment section trying to support somebody who represents, or at least has given me the perception, who represents the same thing that she represents, somebody that is manipulative, somebody that is a liar, and so much more other things that I would love to say, but I'm not going to say. Now listen, here's the thing. You know, Gabe is the kind of person that if you say certain things against him, he's going to think that you have a hate campaign against him. He's the kind of person going to think that, hey, you must have an issue with him because maybe he's trans. He's the kind of person that's going to start throwing things out there because clearly everybody must hate him because he's gay, right? No. I have an opinion based on your attitude. I have an opinion based on how you were behaved. And that's just the grand scheme of it. Now, let's get back to the point that he makes in this video about the fact that he believes that Isabel, well, he didn't say her name, but it is Isabel took, or somebody around that line took this wedding ring. I mean, listen. All I know is this: in this world, there are some people that will say a whole lot of things. No, in this world, there are people who do something and then try and say it was someone else who did it, so therefore they can play a narrative that's going to work in their favor. Just let that one sink in if you do what I'm saying. And also on top of it, just to finish off a little bit of bants. Yo,
legit, y'all are pissing me off so much, all right? Y'all keep calling me a girl, and this is all I gotta say, right? Listen.
Am I a pretty girl?
Personally, I don't know who's been calling him a girl. I don't really think that's even something that's really been happening. Maybe it has been happening. I'm not too sure. But to be honest with you, did he even have to address it? Not really. But hey, Gabe loves the attention. You know what I mean? He's a comedy man. Yeah, he's a comedy man. And when I say he's a comedy man, I don't mean he's funny. I'm just saying that he's a freaking joke. But that's just my opinion. But hey, I guess it is what it is. But nonetheless, though, let me know what you're thinking, though. Do you think that this message here by Isabel is a direct shot towards Gabriel, because he has been speaking the most ever since these two had a breakup, ever since these two have been going for the divorce? He has been doing the most, you know, whether it's been talking about her or talking about something else. Either way, though, what I do know from what I've noticed, that she hasn't really said anything for the most part, and now she's finally speaking out because he's now throwing accusations out here that ain't the accusations that that are implying that she's a thief, which obviously isn't a nice accusation to obviously have. But hey, maybe I'm out of line. Maybe I've misread the situation. Who knows? You let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.